talking about me? She gonna punch me down to the floor? Because she don't even know me. Like, hey guys, what's up? I'm Naija. Welcome to my channel. I don't know why I'm there like that. I was watching DoDash, and she was bigging up the people from New York, and I was like, yeah, I'm from New York, you know. She was like, oh, she would like to hear stories of people from New York, and I was just like, I'm not like the average New Yorker, okay? Well, in some aspects, I feel like it comes out like with my, when I get mad, it comes out, some certain words and stuff like that. But, and when I first moved to Virginia, yeah, people was like, I wasn't used to people speaking without me thinking like, what do you want? Like, you trying to scam me? Like, you trying to rob me? You know what I'm saying? So, like, even now, I'm kind of still like that because I grew up in New York. I wasn't born in New York, but I've been in New York since I was, I think, 5, kindergarten up until college. I grew up in New York. So you might say I grew up in New York. And right in Brooklyn. Stayed in the projects after my mom moved us from California for like, I think a year. I think it was a year. I don't know. I was young. And then we just moved down the block from the projects. And I'm trying to, the block was cool. We called it the block. You know, everything was the block. We sat on the stoop. We had fun. You know, we was outside. We wasn't like on social media. I don't think they have social media. Nah. We didn't have social media, so we was on the stoop. We was on the block. We was like racing, talking. And that's it. We had sleepovers, stuff like that. So yeah, which reminds me now, because now I'm taking a bus to excuse in the background, that's the dryer, and it's kind of far from here, but I'm sure this mic picked it up really good. But anyway, I'm on my way to work. I'm taking a bus now because my car, I got to get it picked up actually from the other place that I just moved from, because the wheel came off in the front, and my husband tried to put it back on, and it's a long story. Like, it only have a couple lug nuts on it, so you can't really move it that far before the wheel falls off. Yeah, long story. So I got to get it towed from the last place I was at, because eventually they're gonna be like, oh, she don't live here anymore. And we just moved, so I know we got some time. I'm hoping we got enough time. But that car is old anyway, so they told it, it's like, whatever, keep it. But I need to get my tags off of it, because in Virginia we pay property taxes, honey, unless you give up your tags and stuff, so you won't, you know, saying that you don't have a car anymore. But anyway, I'm rambling. Back to the point. So I was on my way to work, and I was taking the bus, and there's this guy that I see every now and again, not a lot, but every now and again he's noticeable. I think he's homeless, tall, he got locks, bumbanati locks, and it's short bumbanati locks, tall, and he's noticeable, and I think he's homeless. One time he asked me for $5, and I was just like, I just ignored him, because honestly I'm thinking to myself, son, you don't know me, don't ask me for $5. Like, why you asking me for $5? You know what I'm saying? So whatever. And then another time, I seen him, I was on the bus with my husband, and I had to my husband about the situation, and I said, that's the same guy that asked me for $5, and he on the bus, because here in Virginia the bus is free for now. So my husband was on his way to work too. I was on my way to work, and he gets off the stop before me. So he gets off, and then I see the guy, he's already on the bus. And I'm like, this guy usually gets on the bus at my old stop where I used to live at. So I'm like, but he's already on the bus now. So I thought that was a little weird. So my husband gave me a kiss. He was getting off the bus, and then he was following my husband off the bus, and then he decides to sit back down. And I could have sworn the Bumble Nazi guy said something like, oh, I know you. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. And then he sat back down. Like he was going to get off the stop with my husband, but when he seen me, he was like, oh, I know you. No, you don't. You don't know me, son. But anyway, so I get off the next stop anyway. Then he gets off that stop too. And sometimes he does get off the stop that I get off at work. So I was like, oh, boy, is he going to try to ask me for some more money? And I'm to tell him, look, don't ask me for some money. You do not know me. And I know you're like, nah, like, you being mean. You know, no, I'm not being mean. Like, he being, like, creepy. Like, he being the creepy Bumble Nazi guy. Like, he being mad creepy. So, like, stay away from me. Don't play. I do got, you know, I do got my pepper spray, and I do got my taser thing that my husband bought me. And I don't bring it always, but one of the two I'm gonna have on me, and don't play with me. Like, so anyway, I get off the bus, and I'm walking this way. Like, if I'm walking left, he gets off. I get off the front. He gets off the back, cause he's near the back anyway. He gets off the back, and then it looks like he's walking behind me. So I speed up, like, I'm gonna have to pick up something and hit this dude in the head with it, because I'm like, I'm not a violent person, but don't act like the creepy guy. Like, don't act like the creepy guy because you want $5, because I don't got no money for you, son. We're hiring. There's a lot of places around here hiring. You look strong. You look a little dirty, but you get a job. All these places hiring. Don't ask me for no $5. So I speed up, but I'm looking back because I don't trust him. Okay, I don't trust him. He might just be asking for money, but I don't trust him. I guess that might be my upbringing from New York. But no, I don't trust him. Now I'm always gonna be a lookout for him, and I gotta bring my pepper spray or my taser, because I mean, I don't want to tase nobody for asking me for $5. But why you not asking nobody else? Why don't you ask another dude for $5? I feel like if you're homeless and you're a male, don't ask a female for $5, because most likely they got kids that they're providing for, okay? So don't ask for no money. Our money is going to our kids. Ask a dude. They most likely ain't paying their child support, or they don't got kids, or, you know. Okay, I'm being a little, what you call it, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm being funny. But anyway, but seriously, I feel like don't ask females. Because I feel like when I was in New York, this happened. My kids was real young then. And I had all three of them with me. We went into the bodega at the corner, and I was getting something from the bodega. And then this young guy came in, was like, "Excuse me, sis, you have $1 or something like that." And I was like, I looked at my kids, and then I looked at him. No, I don't have $1 for you. You see, I got these 3 young kids, and you want to ask me for $1? And he looked mad young. He looked like he could be early 20s. And I'm just like, don't ask me for no money. Like, do I look rich? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I do. I don't know. But I'm just like, why all these dudes asking me for money? Like, I don't got it, son. I don't got it for you. But anyway, my phone keep going off. What are they talking about? But anyway, so yeah, I gotta get out these streets, okay? And y'all gotta stop with these text messages, because I'm on a video. So seriously, like, don't be asking me for money. Like, I don't got it for you. I don't got it, not for you, okay? So I gotta get off these streets. Like, my husband is a type that be like, oh, we saving up money. You don't have to get a car right away. Rent a car, rent a spoon, because, you know, owning is more money. And to me, I'm like, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see it. I see convenience, like me getting in my own car, because I don't even really like Ubering, because I have to be with like a stranger, and I don't really trust people like that. And I really believe it's from me growing up in New York. Like, we in New York, we don't like we just don't trust people. We grew up not trusting people because they always doing some scammy stuff. So I gotta like prepare myself when I take an Uber. I gotta prepare myself when I take the bus. Because matter of fact, now that I think about it, when I was taking the bus with my daughter, I think we was going to, where was we going, to Walmart or something like that? We see that lady? Yeah, I think we was going to Walmart, and I was on the bus, and it was this lady. She looked homeless too. I don't know, like a little strange. I be picking up, my spidey senses be picking up on these crazy ass people. And she was in the back of the bus. She was talking mad loud, like I thought she was on the phone. She might have been talking to herself, but I'm used to it. In New York, people talk to themselves all the time out loud, so it's whatever. It's normal, right? Even though I've been in Virginia like 10 years now, but 10 years, wow. Yeah, I've been in Virginia 10 years now, but yeah, so anyway, she was so loud that the bus driver stopped the bus and was like, look, you gotta be quiet. Like, your voice is resonating throughout the entire bus. Like, it's a distraction. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, bus driver. So then, I think that's what she said, right? Something like that. I don't know. And then we got off, right? And then I'm saying to myself, oh God, it's like, I feel like these crazy people like attracted to me or whatever. But anyway, so we getting back on the bus back home. We see her again, and I'm like, OMG, are we living in hell? So she starts, my daughter says something like, oh, that's the one that was louder, da, 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 da. And I was just like, oh God, London, let's not talk about her, because it's like she senses me talking about her. She gonna start acting crazy. And she did. She started acting crazy. Like, she started punching the air and stuff like that, talking about I'm gonna punch her down to the floor and da da da. I'm like, is she talking about me? She gonna punch me down to the floor? Because she don't even know me. Like, I don't care how crazy you are. When I'm with my children, you're gonna die. You don't play with me. Like, don't jeopardize, don't threaten me when I'm around my kids, because I'm turning into a different person. Like, they be like, oh, Nas cool, she's laid back, she gone. But don't play with me when I'm around my kids, right? Don't do it, because I turn into something else. So in my head, I'm like, as long as she don't come near me and my daughter, we good. We good. But I'm scoping the area of what I can pick up and throw it at her head. So yeah, I'm not playing. Like, but then, you know, I'm used to people being crazy, so you just give them their space and let them be crazy over there. And I did. I said, she get any closer, I'm gonna have to show her what crazy really, really look like. Okay? But we got on the bus, and she was still kind of talking or whatever. She got on the back of the bus, and then we got off, and then that was the end of that. But look, I just don't know where these crazy people are coming from. It's like, you gotta carry something. I don't know if it's just the New York in me that I'm looking for. No, I'm not looking for these crazy people. They're just everywhere, and I just need my car, my space, because I don't want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, my spidey senses be sensing these crazy ass people. Like, it really be sensing it. I don't want to be around them, because I don't want to be taken out of my character. Okay? And it's been a couple of times where I have been taken out of my character, and I just want to just live in peace. Okay, in my little self-storage container. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's it. I could tell you some more stories about, yeah, running into these crazy people, and my spidey senses be sensing these crazy people. But that's the end of this video. Happy October 7th. I'm doing videos every day. You can come back to my channel. We can talk about it. We can be besties. You can like this video and subscribe, and we can be besties. Thank you for watching. Happy October. I'm not doing vlogs, but I am doing videos every day. Share your experience down below with a video. Let me know your channel. Let's be besties. Shout out to DoDash for like giving me this idea to talk about my experience in where I'm living at, and how being a New Yorker affects, you know, how I live, you know, in these streets. But thank Thank you for watching. I'm Nyasia. Come back for the next video. And of course, I'm always wishing you love, peace, health, and wealth. Peace and love.